And we're recording. Hello to the second ever Two Guys One Toilet podcast. I'm your host,
Second
Kevin.
ever.
Second ever.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Very impressive.
We took a week off because I was on vacation, as you do, when you work so hard and get so far, but nothing really matters.
You're such a hard-working person as Kevin Bone.
Yeah,
You deserve a break.
Yeah, I'd just be working.
People like Samuel Muller, they don't deserve a break.
It's Labor Day, you got to do extra labor on that day.
I thought the idea behind Labor Day was that you don't work.
No. That might be the German Labor Day. German Labor Day, you work extra hard. Instead of doing an 8-hour shift, you do like a 12-hour shift. Yeah, that's the European Labor Day.
Well, I am large part German, so maybe that's the Labor Day I should be following.
Yeah. It's like if you're more than 50% European of any sort, you got to start doing the European holidays. I've actually thought about that, like just make up like a fake European holiday, or even just go with real European holidays and just see if I can get them off, like St. Nicholas Day or something. Show up, it would be like, I need October. What day? 25th? No, 25th is Christmas. What day is St. Nicholas? It's like 20th or something. Like,
wait, there's actually a St. Nicholas Day?
Yeah. So it's like on the 20th or something. Let me look this up. Yeah,
the 20th of December.
Yeah. It's like a few days before actual Christmas. I used to do it. Like when
I had no idea.
Yeah, so in Germany we celebrate December 6th. Yeah. At least St. Nicholas Day Western. I don't know. Tuesday, December 6th. Yeah, so like when I lived in Germany and stuff, we would do St. Nicholas Day, and so like it's like small Christmas. I don't know why we don't really do it here, but yeah. And I think Santa Claus is based off Saint Nick. But,
yeah. Santa Claus is Saint Nick.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember like you show up to a place and they're like, "Oh, happy Saint Nick Day. Here's like a little gift." It's like $5. You're like, "Oh, okay, cool." Yeah, I'll take it.
Called the Feast of Saint Nicholas.
Nice. Yeah. Hey man, we be feasting. I'll tell you what.
On the 5th or the 6th of December.
Yeah.
Or the 19th in Eastern Christian countries.
I was close on the 19th. I said the 20th.
Yeah. Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, I know. It's
I think
nobody really knows. I don't know.
I think it in the U.S. it just got merged with Christmas.
Yeah, well, we do both. You do Saint Nick Day and then you do Christmas. Yeah, we do both. I need to ask my mom. I don't really remember. We went to like a few things for St. Nicholas Day. There's nothing like crazy. And then on Christmas you go in and you go to church and stuff and do your church stuff and all that. Get it all nice and done. But yeah. I don't know. But anyway, guess we'll move on from there. Also, happy Labor Day to everybody, since if we didn't say that or not. Because we love that labor. Got to get that labor force up. Talking about labor, talk about Amazon. So, what? I don't know.
All right, sure.
It was a good transition, I thought. Keep it going there. But labor-wise, Amazon, I believe in like 2024 or whatever, Amazon is going to run out of new workers, which is, I really don't care about that. What I do care about is today I was driving, and a lot of times I see the Amazon truck, and on the back of the truck it says Amazon Prime, free shipping, and a whole truckload more, right? I was thinking, Amazon Prime, you pay for Amazon Prime. How much? I don't know. I think it's like $10 a month or something.
Or it's like $150 a year, I think.
Yeah. But I was thinking, since you get free shipping and a truckload more, apparently. Oh, excuse me.
And a truckload more.
how many items do you have to buy before the shipping cost equals how much you paid for Amazon Prime?
Well, I would imagine it depends on what you buy.
Yeah, like, is it really worth it? You know, like, I'm a guy, I think I've probably bought 2 things off the internet in my lifetime. I don't buy stuff off the internet. I don't like online shopping. I don't know. But, like...
I probably buy something online on average at least once a month.
Man, this guy. No, but, like, you know, how many items do you really have to buy where that is actually worth it? Because I think, well, 2, I think you get Amazon Prime Video, because I have Amazon Prime Video.
Yeah, you get more than just the shipping. Are we just gonna have advertising for Amazon Prime today?
Yeah. Well, like,
what we're doing?
I mean, I know people who have Amazon Prime but don't use Amazon Prime Video. So, like, how many packages are you really buying to, like, equal it out, you know? Is it for, if you're just going to buy 1 package a month and shipping is only, like, $3 or something, is it really worth getting Amazon Prime?
Don't forget about your Twitch Prime and the free video games you get from Twitch Prime.
Really?
Don't forget about that.
The age of like 25,
and,
not on Twitch. You know, like,
hey,
does your mom watch Twitch? No.
I'm 27.
Okay, well, okay. Anybody under 30 does not watch Twitch. Okay. No respectable adult watches Twitch. That's just a fact. You know, I don't even watch Twitch. My parents, I don't even think they know what Twitch is. They're like, oh, they're on the computer playing games. Why don't you just play the game? Honestly, that's what my parents would always say, you know. You're like watching a dude playing a game. They walk in, they're like, hey, are you playing that game? Like, no, I'm just watching him play. It's a little silly, don't you think? Don't you think you should be playing the game yourself? Well, I don't know if I want to buy this game or not. Well, it's a little silly there, bugger. You better just buy the game and play yourself. You might like it. I don't know if I'm gonna like it.
Were you raised by Kronk?
All right, Kirsko, you know, your computer is not really working there, bud. Hey. Pull the lever, Kronk.
Are you winning, son?
Are you winning, son? I like that meme. Those memes are pretty funny. Also today, I remembered an old meme that actually it's not that old. It's probably like a couple months old. But I was at volleyball today. That's why we're recording late a little bit here. But I was at volleyball, and I don't know what made me think of it, but there's this meme. It's a video. And it's like in a courtroom, and I think it's like animated or something. But it's like, bailiff, smack his nuts. And then it's the slap sound. And the video is honestly amazing. I wonder if I can find this video. Because it is, I think it's, I don't know. I brought it up, and nobody knew it. And I'm like, dude, how do you guys not know this? This is a funny video, man.
Can't say I'm familiar.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Oh, I clicked the wrong button here. I don't know. I think it's a funny video, man. But yeah. What the heck were we talking about? Bailiff.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, good for Amazon for making this. Oh wait, no, it's bailiff smack his pee-pee. Wait, hold on.
Bailiff whack his pee-pee.
Okay, let me screen share this real quick, because this is funny. This is not the one I was thinking of, but this one is pretty good. I must say. I'll open it up for our viewers here. I gotta get to the video.
Judge Judy.
Bailiff whack his pee-pee.
There's no sound effects.
There's another one that's super funny.
What the heck?
Hold it!
Two dudes' computer. not that good. But yeah. I don't know. It's pretty funny. What? Is it this?
Got a My Hero Academia version. Is this the original?
I think so.
Order! Bailiff, smack his nuts!
No! Who do you think you are? You can't do this to me!
Oh, it's so funny.
How did we get to that?
Anyway, that video cracks me up every time. But yeah, I don't know what made me think of that video, but I said it while playing and nobody understood it. But now everybody will understand it again.
Oh, you said that while playing volleyball.
Yeah. I don't know. That video's just funny to me though. Holy crap. Oh man, that just threw me off now. No, but yeah, Amazon. Back to Amazon here. Good job, Jeffy Boy. I've heard of things like if Jeffy Boy, Jeff Bezos, Baby Boy Bezos, like Amazon Prime makes like all his money or something. I really don't know. Don't fact check me on that. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about here.
Amazon makes like millions of dollars like every second or something. I don't know. This is something stupid like that.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. Percent of earnings. I don't know here. I want to see what I can find here. During the measured period of August 2018, it was found that 55.7% of consumers with an income of $75,000 and more had an Amazon Prime. Okay, that didn't tell me what I want to know. Anyway, a lot of people have Amazon Prime, which is very interesting to me. I think Amazon needs to be toppled.
Yes.
I think we need something new.
Well, it at least needs more competition.
Yeah.
But it has their goal, as is the goal with lots of corporations, is to smother out their competition completely.
Yeah.
So that they can then just charge however much they want.
Yeah. A lot of other countries have their own version of Amazon, which I think is pretty interesting.
I mean,
like I know, like
a lot of countries, Amazon is just in those countries.
Yeah, but there's like actual competitors to Amazon in the like country. Like I think Brazil has a pretty decent one. But yeah, I guess we'll move on from Amazon because I really don't know what else to talk about it. To Apple, the other big dog here.
Okay, so we're talking about tech giants today.
We are talking about tech giants today. So, I believe in Europe, in the EU of European Union of the Europes, I believe they are making Apple change their power cord, their plug-in, to be the standard that like Amazon uses and stuff. Which is very interesting, and we'll see if the United States. I think the United States also may be doing that as well. I think it's like within 2024, all power cables need to be unified. The EU did the same thing to Tesla, which is interesting. Where Tesla needs to, the EU, I believe, I'm pretty sure, I'm like 98% sure that they made Tesla need to use a standard charging, so then people can use any car with their charging ports, which is nice. And I think they're might be doing that in the U.S. as well.
They're trying to force companies to actually,
cooperate,
not be total assholes, but I don't know.
Yeah.
There's limited success.
Yeah. I get some water here. I'm parched. Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Apple has to eventually switch the iPhone over from their proprietary Lightning port to USB-C, like every other phone manufacturer uses.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know when that was supposed to be, but eventually, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I was listening to the Trillionaire Mindset podcast. Great podcast. Don't check them out because you guys need to stay here and listen to ours. We can't be giving out free revenue here.
Or listen to both.
Yeah, no. Actually, I do really like the
Or just don't listen to this one.
Hey. No, I really like the Trillionaire Mindset podcast with Ben Kahn and Emil DeRosa, part of the TMG umbrella. Get us on your podcast, please. Thank you. That is something I would like to happen. Amazon, I guess you could, give us some money or something, sponsor us maybe for an episode or two.
What incentive does Amazon have for that? What do they have to gain from
30
doing
more
that?
customers?
Whoa! All right, 30 on top of the 3 billion.
Yeah.
Very nice.
30 well-paying customers, but no. So
well, and I mean they buy
they buy that good stuff. They're young.
They buy the fancy headphones. They buy the Bose headphones.
They're not cheap, man. I'll tell you what. No, but I was listening to their podcast, and they're talking about if Apple changes... Oh, it was actually something else. So Apple, they're talking about having to change the charger, right? But there's talks, I believe, also in the EU. EU is just getting stuff done, man. We get it done.
They get a lot more done than I think U.S. Congress. Yeah.
But I think
I don't know.
Overall, Microsoft, I believe, is putting out a thing where they want all phone companies to be able to have a shared text.
The rich chat. Whatchamacallit? RCS. Rich Chat Services, I believe it's called. Are you talking about Google?
But no, I'm talking about Samsung or Android. I don't know why I say Android. I don't know why it's Android, honestly. But okay, the Twitch subscriber right there. No, Samsung, Apple, Motorola, TrackPhone. That they all use the same the little emojis and stuff, and because Apple, so the thing is Apple, when somebody has a phone that's not Apple and they text them, the bubble shows up as green, right? And so there's been this big thing of people will buy an iPhone because they don't want to be a part of the green bubble thing, and so the whole thing is to have Apple get rid of that, and when people send in an emoji, sometimes they won't get it, or if they send an emoji, they won't get it. And also,
you'll just get some weird text or some gibberish as
the exclamation point, and
or some kind of weird code or something that's not translated correctly from Android to iOS or iOS to Android.
Yeah, and they purposely downgrade the videos when they're sent. And they would make them get rid of that as well. And so the whole thing would be people wouldn't, if you text the iPhone, it would just look the same. Videos wouldn't be downgraded, being sent between systems. And they were talking about it could be people might be buying more, would stop buying iPhone just because of that. If it's the exact, if nothing... Well, no, honestly. So
you say you're not one of those people who say iPhone without saying the iPhone.
The iPhone? I don't know. But no, so the iPhones, right? The Chinese sweatshop iPhones, if everything was the same, people will probably buy more Androids. And like, about,
possibly, yeah.
Yeah, because we're talking about too, like with the new iOS update, it's bringing out features that Android has had for a long time, like being able to schedule a message send or deleting or changing messages, which is Android's had already.
Well, I mean, that's a little different. I think like there's plenty of stuff that iOS has that Android doesn't, and vice versa.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not like that's not like Apple purposely like leaving. They're not trying to ruin people's experience in that capacity. I don't think. In the same way, unlike the texting issue, where it does seem like they are on purpose trying to ruin the texting experience, or degrade it at least, to people on Android or people texting between Android and iPhone because they want everyone to buy an iPhone.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. I can't say it super well. Just go watch the Trillionaire Mindset podcast. They talk about it a lot better than I do. I thought I could bring a little something in here. Since we're going.
You were sad. You were very wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. Talking about stuff is hard. We have no script for this episode, and so we're really just trying to freeball.
We didn't have a script last time.
We kind of did. We had talking points. This time we don't really have any. Oh, I've got like 2 or 3. I guess I got like 3 talking points. I would like to get to. I guess.
Google recently has put out an ad campaign trying to shame Apple into making their rich chat services compatible between Android and iOS. But I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think that's gonna do anything.
Yeah, we'll see. I think the EU could get it done. But yeah,
maybe.
What I was about to say.
It seems like Apple is pretty threatened, but like, I think the way it worked with the EU is they said, either you switch to USB-C or you don't get to sell your phone in the EU.
Yeah, and then
it seems like Apple wants. That's enough of an incentive for Apple to switch instead of just saying, "Okay, we won't sell in the EU anymore."
Yeah, get that Huawei up or Huawei. Yeah, Huawei. Okay. Yeah, get Huawei up in here. But yeah. Okay. Well, so I guess I'll talk a little bit about LA since I went there last weekend, and that was a big part of what we're going to talk about, I think, here. We didn't mention it in the last episode, but I went to Los Angeles. Well, Long Beach.
More specifically, Long Beach,
yes. I went to Long Beach, the LBC. Hated it. I don't like California. California stinks and sucks.
The LEC?
The LBC, Long Beach, California.
Oh. Yeah. I didn't know it went by LBC.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow, aren't you hip and cool?
Thanks, man. I just be Thriller, like Michael Jackson.
Wow. I want to be just like you when I grow up.
Yeah. Well, you're older than me, so I don't know how that works. I
haven't grown up yet, though.
Okay, yeah. No, you're still hip and young, Okay, but yeah, so I went to Los Angeles, Long Beach, California, dude. Chad, righteous, my man. Yeah, but yeah, I went down there, man. Dude, we're never gonna get to the story at this pace. No, but so I went to Long Beach, California, right? Stayed in a nice hotel, the Cove, in Long Beach, California. My cousin came down and actually picked us up from the airport and hung out with us for the weekend, which was nice to see my cousin again. Shout out, no name. But can't put it out there on the internet. No, but yeah. So she came down for a little bit. We went to the beach. Very nice. Weather is very similar to here.
The Long Beach.
Yeah, dude. Actually, not super long. It's kind of mid.
Oh. Why do they call it Long Beach, California then?
Honestly, I don't know. It's kind of silly. But yeah, no, the beach wasn't bad. A lot of trash. And we also went to Manhattan Beach, which was very nice. And we actually went there for me and my brother to play volleyball. But we showed up, and there was a tournament going on. And there was a bunch of dudes from UCLA. That sucked. We did not play because we would have lost so bad. It was like
they were actually kind of like semi-professional.
Because they were D1 athletes destroying. Yeah. So we like.
So they were actually like college pros.
Yeah, D1. Yeah, like.
Yeah.
Going pro.
Okay.
It was insane. So. Like we showed up to California initially, and everybody was normal height again. Because here in Colorado, everybody's tall, and it's stupid. But anyway,
are they?
Dude, yeah, I see a bunch of tall people here. Like I went to California, nobody close at all. Walking around, I was like, wow, this is what it feels like to be tall again. But so we show up to the beach, right? And we're like walking, and we're like 20 feet away from that, or probably more than that, like 40 feet from the court. And this dude jumps, slams it, it hits the ground, and bounces like 20 feet to us. Like, holy crap, like these dudes are hitting hard. But yeah, so we saw that, watched that a little bit. It was men's and women's.
Wait.
What?
A guy spiked the ball, it hit the ground, and it bounced 20 feet?
Dude, it was insane. Yeah, this guy.
Jesus.
Yeah, on the sand. He hit it so hard it bounced off the sand and flew like 20 feet. I'm like, what drugs are you taking, man? But yeah, no, that was insane. And then also, what was going on was I forgot what it's called.
Maybe he was doping.
Probably. I don't know. He was a big dude though. He's like 6'8". He was buff as crap. Insane. Real athlete, unlike me. But there was an event going on. So they're kind of like paddle boards where they're like chest width, and then they're like 12 feet tall or 12 feet long, and you lay on it on your stomach and you paddle with your arms. And so they started at Long Beach, where we were the day before, and then they were going to Manhattan.
That's just a paddleboard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a paddleboard, but you don't stand on it.
Oh, okay.
And it's the shape of like a canoe. It's very streamlined. I think they were maybe carbon fiber. They look sleek. But yeah, so they started in Manhattan Beach, or no, they started in Long Beach, and they were going to Manhattan Beach, and the peninsula, or the land goes kind of like in an L shape. So it's like Long Beach and then Manhattan Beach up here. So they went around the corner, and it was a like 34-mile swim, and it took them like 6 to 8 hours plus. And we were showing up right when people were kind of finishing, and they had left at like 6 a.m. and we were there at like 3 or 2 or something. But it was insane.
It's a hell of a swim.
Yeah, like they did like a little bracket for people to see if they can even get into it, and then it was 100 people that went and actually did it. But it's pretty crazy looking. Like they're all wearing like the wetsuits and all that, and they have like a lot of people have like sponsorships on their thing. Like the dude had a Subaru sponsorship. I was like, how do you got a Subaru sponsorship on this, dude? But it was pretty cool.
Yeah, he must be real good.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Must be one of the best.
Possibly. But yeah, they had like water bottle and food holders on the front. It's kind of interesting. That was pretty cool. And then Manhattan, the beach, the town part of it was really nice. Went and ate some pizza at a pretty cool like dome place. But it was very cool. I quite liked it. We also went to Knott's Berry Farm water park. Really big lazy river. Sat in that for a little while. I scraped my knee on the bottom.
Okay, so
Yes.
from what I can tell from a quick Google search, the average height of a Californian is 5 foot 10 inches.
Yeah.
And then in Colorado, it is, for some reason, it's a range now, but it's 5 foot 10 to 5 foot 10 and 3/4. So I don't think there's really a difference.
Yeah, but I don't know. I noticed a lot taller people.
Maybe it was just because you were at the beach. I don't know.
Well, no,
Maybe there's something. Maybe there's something about beachgoers.
No, all the
Attracts
beachgoers
tall.
were the tall people. So we showed up, and I went to like the store and like around other things, and everybody was like really average height. And then we went to the beach, and there's all the college people, and a lot of tall people there. But like here in Colorado, just walking around, there's just a lot of taller people, all the Olympians and stuff. But no, it was, I'm trying to find this. Trying to find what they were riding so I could show the people what they were using, because it's pretty cool. But yeah, California, kind of cool. Went to Knott's Berry water park, really big. Lazy River, that was pretty cool. Waited in line.
Water park.
Waited in line for a slide for like an hour. Super stupid. And that's not a like metaphorical hour. It was a legit hour standing in this line. And I wanted to give up so bad. But my cousin was like, no, let's just wait a little longer. Holy crap, we waited there forever. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and then did I really do anything else? I didn't do a whole lot in California, but I don't like California. The drivers suck. Yeah, I don't know. People can't drive. People don't understand the rules of the road. Just stupid. Overall, if you're in California, I think you should get your license revoked. If I become... Yeah, no, I'm serious, dude. No one knows how to drive.
Everyone in California, license revoked.
Yeah. Your
You
car,
all had
gone.
to.
Going back
you
to
all-
wagon. You guys need to
You
start
all
riding
gotta
some
take
wagon.
you all gotta take the bus or the train.
No, not even
Yeah,
bus drivers.
or,
They just need to ride a wagon and horse. That's all they get. Buggy and horse, that's all you get. Nothing else. It's stupid. No wonder so many people die in California. It's because
Good.
no one can drive. There's like the Ultima driver meme. Like everybody in Ultima just drives bad. That's California. Everybody sucks, dude.
I mean, the one time I went to California was a few years back for Anime Expo.
Nice.
And yeah, we drove over from Phoenix, and then we were driving back and forth between a hotel that was like 20 minutes east of like downtown Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And the drivers are definitely scary.
Yeah.
Pretty scary.
Yeah. But I will say, on the flight back from California, okay, we're flying, chugging along. I did kind of like the Long Beach airport. The Long Beach airport was nice. It was nice and small. If you're going to Long Beach, fly that airport, or don't actually, so then it's not busy. But no, I did like the Long Beach airport. Very nice and small, very easy, very fun. But on the flight back, since we do talk about gaming, I thought I might talk a little about gaming here. On the way back, I had my Switch with me, and there's a little girl sitting to the left of me, Like I was sitting in the aisle seat and she was in the aisle seat. She's probably, I don't know, 12, probably younger than that. No, I don't know, 10. I don't know age. That's not the point though. The little girl next to me, she was playing her Switch. She was playing Animal Crossing. And I haven't played Animal Crossing in a little bit, and I actually have the Animal Crossing Edition Switch. Let's go,
aren't
baby.
you fancy?
Yeah, and so I was like, you know what? I might play some Animal Crossing. I quite like it, honestly. I played it for a while, and then I just kind of stopped. But it's very relaxing. A lot of people say it's too slow, kind of boring, but it's kind of the fun part of it. Like, you know, I play a lot of faster-paced games, you know, listen to all this fast music, because slow music sucks. This is Chinese traditional music. No, I started playing some Animal Crossing. I was like, I don't know why I stopped playing this. This is kind of fun, you know? I was getting some bugs, getting some fossils. I still need, like, 3 iron ingots to build this new shop or whatever garbage. Yeah, I think a problem of it is maybe the other villagers. They're a little bit boring. That's what a lot of people talk about. Like in the original one, the dialogue between villagers was a lot better. But I really don't care. Yeah, apparently it was a lot better and actually seemed like more real people. But I don't talk to any of the villagers, so I did not care at all. I think character dialogue.
Okay, so you only care about the like collecting stuff.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to fill out my museum here. But,
sure.
Yeah, like when I play like Call of Duty, well, I don't even play
Villagers
campaign.
be damned.
Yeah, I don't play campaign in games, and if there's some reason a game with campaign and there's dialogue, skip. I don't care what's going on. You know, if the dialogue is more than like 3 lines, I'm not in it. Yeah, no,
definitely indicative of the type of person you are.
Yeah, you know, it's go through maybe. No, but you know, I was catching some bugs. It was nice, you know. I was just kind of sitting there, and it was like a 2-hour flight, and just kind of catching bugs. It was nice and relaxing. I definitely recommend Animal Crossing.
Sure. Yeah, I've played the DS version, Wild World.
Yeah.
I played New Leaf on the 3DS. But that was enough for me. It was fun for a time, but it loses its luster.
Yeah, once you start really getting super far in it, like, I don't really care to decorate, which is a big part of it. Like one day I'll sit down and be like, okay, I want to make my house look beautiful. So I do that, and, you know, I do some decorating and stuff, and then the next day I'm like, I guess I might just catch some bugs. I don't really want to decorate my house. I don't really care. Like, the inside of my house looks nice. The outside of my house looks crap. I got, like, a rubber tire sitting down there and, like, a campfire. It just looks bad, and I think I need to change that. But it's pretty interesting. But, like, you know, I think that's a nice part about it. There's a lot of customization that you can do with all the statues and all the building stuff.
Sure.
And I think it's nice.
If that's what you're into. That's there's a lot of it.
Yeah, I wish the map was a little bigger, honestly. Maybe like double the size. I feel like
you got lots of kind of procedurally generated islands you can go to in New Horizons, don't you?
I don't know. I haven't tried it. I think you can, but I haven't really tried it yet.
Yeah, I think you can go to other islands, and then you can try and like convince other villagers to come to your island.
Yeah, because you can also do like go to friends' islands and stuff and check out your friend's island, which is cool. But I have no friends to play with. So that's a slight problem. No, but yeah. Also, playing a lot of Mario Kart. Tanuki Mario for life. I quite like Mario Kart, honestly. I play Tanuki Mario with the pirate ship.
Mario Kart is good.
And I don't know what wheels I use or the sail, but Tanuki Mario on the pirate ship, pretty heat. I don't lose. But yeah. What about you? You play any cool new games or any games recently?
No, I mean, I've just been playing a lot of League lately, and today I was cooking up something, a new deck in Magic the Gathering Arena, and yeah, I've been getting it. I was trying to get into the Guardians of the Galaxy game recently, but I've only started a little bit of that. I've only gotten like an hour into it, but it does seem pretty cool so far. You start out as Peter Quill, hanging out in his bedroom, back before he
Mama died.
Back before his parents are gone, and he gets picked up by Yondu and taken away.
Yondu.
You're just sitting in a first person view, and he's got a new album that he bought, and then you're listening to this album that they made just for the game, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You can fast forward and go back through on your Walkman. They got a little function for that. So that was pretty cute. And then you kind of drop out of your daydream, and you're back on your ship with all the Guardians of the Galaxy characters, Rocket and Gamora and Drax and Groot.
Yeah.
And then you go on your first mission, and there is a lot of banter between the characters. Like, there's pretty much. Well, it's during the gameplay.
Oh, okay. So it's like Deadpool.
Deadpool?
Yeah, the Deadpool game.
Oh, I didn't even realize there was a Deadpool game.
It's pretty funny.
It was?
Yeah, it came out a little while ago.
Was that when the first Ryan Reynolds Deadpool came out?
No, it's before. I think. Let me look it up.
First Ryan Reynolds Deadpool came out 2016 or earlier, I think.
Deadpool game 2013.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty much non-stop character dialogue, which is funny, but it's also a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's pretty much as far as I got into that.
Yeah.
I will be playing more of that probably. I'm also keen to maybe try out a bit of Death Stranding now that it's on Game Pass.
Yeah. I've seen people play it, but I've never played it. It looks good though.
Yeah, it's very strange, very weird. I hear the first 2 hours are basically just cutscenes. It's like 2 hours before you can actually play the game.
This is not the game I was thinking of. This is the game with the guy from...
It's Hideo Kojima.
Yeah, this is not what I was thinking of. This is the
creator
walking game, right?
of Metal Gear.
Is this the walking game?
Yes, you walk around and you deliver packages.
Yeah, I was thinking of Dead Space. I don't know why. Yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah. Anything else to say before we move on? Because I have something a little fun for us to do here.
Do you know?
Yeah. I've got some would you rather questions. I want to play a little would you rather. So I think this would be a little fun, and then people get to figure out who we are a little bit better. So
wonderful.
Yeah, let's start it off here. Also, we're looking pretty good on time here, 45 minutes. Nice. All right. Let's start with the first one. Actually, it's number 6. Actually, no, we'll start with the actual first one. Would you rather go into the past and meet your ancestors, or go into the future and meet your great-great-grandchildren? What do you think?
Well, the question is it's a little weird.
Meet your ancestors and meet your
so is it either your great-great-grandparents or your great-great-grandchildren?
Pretty much, yes.
Okay, because it sounded like you could just go back and see any ancestors you wanted. Or...
Yeah, it literally just says go into the past and meet your ancestors.
Oh.
So really anybody.
Well, I guess we just assume it would be the same amount of time backward as forward.
Yeah, we'll go with that, yeah.
Well, maybe probably the future.
Yeah.
Just because I have less of an idea of what will happen in the future. But I don't know. Maybe that's also a really bad idea, because maybe I find out that the surface of the Earth is like not really habitable anymore, and everyone lives underground, and
yeah, it's just the Matrix.
Everyone's having to walk around in hazmat suits in order to
fall out,
not die from radiation poisoning or any other number of catastrophes.
I was going for a fun answer, but I guess
so. Yeah, maybe I'll go into the past. Actually,
I want to go. I would choose go into the past, because then I could just dunk on them, basically. Go into the past and be like, "Hey, you got diseases kind of wrecking you guys. Suck it. We have antibodies," and just be like, "You guys are still riding around on horses. We have cars." I don't know. I just think it'd be funny to go back in time.
Okay, but you're not bringing a car back with you.
I'm not, but I can still dunk on them with that knowledge.
I think they would probably figure you're just an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be dressed in dapper, show up like, "Yo, man, you looking fly," because they all talk like that back in 1700s.
Yeah, they were all hip gangsters.
Yeah, they were throwing some slang out there. But we'll move on. Would you rather meet George Washington or the current president? Basically, would you rather meet a racist or an old guy?
Or a racist.
Or a racist, yeah, sorry. Would you rather meet a young racist or an old racist?
Oh, you're meeting young George Washington?
I was thinking prime George Washington.
Okay, so he's
crossing the Delaware.
He's like 30 years old or something.
Homie's got an 8-pack crossing the Delaware.
He's leading the Revolutionary Army.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He's out there, wooden teeth and all, just beating up.
Yeah, no, I think it would be it'd be Revolutionary War era George Washington, 100%.
Or we make the question: would you rather party with old George Washington or old? I guess just Joe Biden. Would you rather party with old Joe Biden or old George Washington? Who do you think would be more fun to party with?
Yeah.
I think George Washington would be a fun guy. He's got the...
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
All right. We'll just move on.
I might be fearing for my safety. I don't know.
Yeah. These are all of these questions are a little bit stupid. Let's see if we can. Funny.
But,
Here we go. Would you rather?
I don't have any interest in meeting Joe Biden. You know.
Yeah. Would you rather always have bad gas or always have really dry mouth?
Well, one of these things is unpleasant for me, and one of these things is unpleasant for those around me.
Yeah, but just imagine going to like, what is this? An ad. Would you rather, like, you show up for a job interview, right? And then they're like, so before we start, do you have anything you want to let us know? Yeah, man, I'm going to let you know right now. I just be farting like crazy, dog. You know, I just be farting up a mad storm, right? And they're like, oh, okay. You know, you get one question. So, where did you work before that? Yeah, I went to, oh, you know, just tearing it up, you know, straight blowing some chunks at your butt. You know, I think I'd rather have the dry mouth, because then, you know, it doesn't affect the future. You know, you're like going on a date. It's like, yeah, can I get a salad? Yeah, I'll go for Diet Dr. John or something, and then you just let one rip. You know, it's not. You know, you're watching.
Dr. Pepper?
Yeah. I want a Dr. Thunder, please. You show up at the movie theater, right? It's a sad movie. It's The Notebook or the Titanic. You know, Jack is dying in the water. You know, your girl's crying out of nowhere. Bam. Big fart. You're just letting it rip. You're just tearing cheek. I think dry mouth for me.
Sure. Yeah, I mean that'd probably be best.
Yeah.
I think you'd get used to a dry mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's not that bad.
Yeah. Would you rather have to?
Sure.
Would you rather have to speak in rhyme for the rest of your life or speak in riddles for the rest of your life? You can either be a rapper with the rhyme, or you could be an actual riddler with the riddles. You could be a villain or a rapper. That's like the two options. Do you want to be a rapper or a Batman villain?
Do I have to like come up with the rhymes and riddles, or do they just come to me?
I think they just come to you.
I just automatically speak in rhyme or riddle.
Like you just like talk normal, but it's like as easy.
But
as
it always
normal,
comes out.
But it's just rhythm or rhyme. Yeah.
It always comes out in riddle or rhyme. Well, I mean, both would be pretty cool, honestly.
Yeah, no, honestly, that would be kind of cool. But it would be kind of annoying if you spoke in riddles, because you're like at a restaurant again with the restaurant. You know, if you're farting some absolute cheek, and then you got to speak in riddles too. You know, like you're like, you want a hamburger? What comes with beef in between two buns, or something? You know, like something really stupid. And you're like, I don't know, dude, hamburger.
I think maybe speaking in rhyme would piss off people a little less.
Be like, yo, Drizzy Dre, I want a burger all day. Just be rhyming it up. That was a really bad rhyme. But, you know, you're just rapping all day. And they're like, wow, this guy got some talent, you know?
Yeah, and you could just be a rapper. Yeah. I don't know if there's a career path for someone who always speaks in riddles.
Yeah.
Maybe,
I don't know.
Maybe some kind of acting career. Maybe some kind of stage performance.
Yeah, maybe.
But I think just rhyming is more of a marketable skill.
Could be a slam poet, but yeah. Okay, we'll do one more, and then I've got some scams I want to talk about. Would you rather get your wisdom teeth pulled? Well, I already have them. Okay, that one's not that good. Let's scroll a little bit here. Would you rather get your wisdom teeth pulled or your wisdom teeth pulled? Would you rather get your wisdom teeth pulled or your wisdom teeth pulled? Would you rather get your wisdom teeth pulled or your wisdom teeth pulled? Would you rather get your wisdom teeth pulled or your wisdom teeth pulled? Would you rather get your wisdom teeth pulled or your wisdom teeth pulled? Would you rather get your wisdom teeth pulled or your wisdom teeth pulled? Would you rather get your wisdom teeth pulled or your wisdom teeth pulled? Would you rather get your wisdom teeth pulled or your wisdom teeth pulled? Would you rather get your wisdom teeth pulled or your wisdom teeth pulled? Would you rather get your wisdom teeth pulled or your wisdom teeth pulled? Would you rather get your wisdom teeth pulled or your wisdom teeth pulled? Would you rather get your wisdom teeth pulled
I already had my wisdom teeth pulled.
Oh, would you rather have a hook for a hand or a peg for a leg?
Hmm.
Would you
Well.
rather be smacked in the face with a fish or farted on? Farted on? Easy. All right. Let's move on from that.
Probably a peg leg.
I think a peg leg would be swanky. Get a cool, like, bejeweled peg leg. You know, like diamond encrusted. I think that would be sick, honestly.
I think it would probably be a little easier to get along in life.
Yeah.
With a peg leg that would be having not having an actual hand.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So, let's move on from that. Let's get to some serious talk here, right? So, I'm a guy who likes to think about scamming people, okay? You know, I like to come up with the next big scam. You know, and like the big cryptocurrency stuff is going on. I thought I could scam with that, and it would be very easy, honestly. Like, I know people with some good followers, so I would just create a crypto coin.
If you like scams, well, how about what do you think about NFTs?
Yeah, but I was thinking,
because cryptocurrency is one thing, but NFTs are another.
Why not do both? You know, added it together. But you know, like cryptocurrency, people scam that all the time. Why should I not? You know, I got some people with some good followers. Just have them put it out, be like, hey, buy this new cryptocurrency, like Joe Biden coin or something, right? People buy it, pump and dump, bam, done. But I want to make more money than just a little bit of money, right? I'm looking for a real investment, okay? So here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to start slowly stealing materials from work, okay? And I'm going to keep them, you know, I'm just going to slowly take materials and not a noticeable amount, okay?
It's it's maybe not advisable to then say that you're doing that on the internet.
No, this is not.
It might not be the smartest thing.
Luckily, we're not an advice show. So, but basically, start stealing materials, okay? And then the company, and then you got to make an LLC as well. Sorry. So you make an LLC, and you're gonna sell those materials that you just stole, okay? Probably back to the company that you work for, because then you know that they want to buy it, okay? So now you have.
Are you sure they might not maybe put two and two together and figure out that the missing supplies are the same as the ones that are being sold to them?
But well,
by an employee from their company.
Not really, because it's going to be supplies that people use daily, like
I see
gloves.
a few flaws in this plan.
Like gloves, right? People use gloves all the time. Nobody can really track if more gloves are being used than normal, okay? So I'm going to take those gloves, okay? I'm just going to slowly start siphoning off those gloves, okay? Now I've got this big pile of gloves, okay?
Sure you can track.
Then,
if you're making purchases of gloves more often than you used to be,
well,
and you don't have more employees,
I don't know.
There's no reason why you should be going through more gloves.
Who is going to notice that? Anyway. Now I've got this big pile of gloves, and I've created my LLC to sell gloves, okay? The company
this is going to be so profitable.
No, okay, see? Then the company is going to look to buy gloves, okay? And I'm going to sneak it in and
instead of just buying gloves from their normal supplier, they're going to buy them from you for some reason.
Because I'm going to lowball them, okay? I'm going to sell them for cheaper than what you will buy them at retail, okay? They buy my gloves. Bam. I just made profit because I didn't buy gloves, and now I sold them their gloves back. Okay?
Wow. Brilliant. So, brilliant.
They got their gloves back and I made money. Okay? And then I can either do it again a few times, or I do that like twice and make some money like that, and then they want to buy for a third time, but this time I haven't stolen any gloves. And I'll be like, okay, yeah, I'll send you these gloves. They send me the money. I don't send them the gloves. I move down to Guam. Bam, retirement. You know, I think that's a pretty good scam. If anybody does it, please credit me.
Dude, that sounds like a lot of gloves.
Yeah, I mean, it can be anything, though.
If you're just gonna go and retire to Guam.
Yeah, I mean, I could work at, like, Home Depot. Or, yeah, you know. But, like, you could work at, like, I don't know what company would be good. I think our company would be good, but I don't want to give out our company here. You know, but I think it would be a good, easy scam. Or, like, go to Mexico, you know. I don't know. I was just thought about stealing people's, like, 401ks and stuff. But
that's a bit of a leap.
That's a little bit harder. Or like
a little bit.
Or steal energy, like you know, just go to people's houses and just plug my stuff in and just use their chargers.
That'll get you rich in no time. I'm sure.
That'll get me good. But we're at an hour here. But I think before we wrap things up, will you do the new segment? We have a new segment. Oh damn, that's cool. Maybe I'll put up a little pop-up thing here where we talk about dams and spillways, right?
I'm so excited.
And for today's facts,
I've been waiting for this segment for the entirety of Two Guys, One Toilet.
Yeah.
And it's finally here.
It's finally here. We're talking about dams and spillways. I have two fun facts for us. The first fact is the largest dam in the United States. The largest hydroelectric plant in the United States is at Grand Coulee Dam. Where that is, I'm not actually sure. I didn't really
not the Hoover Dam.
Well,
is that only the second largest?
Well, okay. So I don't know. Well, it's because it says the largest hydroelectric plant in the United States is the Grand Coulee Dam. But it also says while the Hoover Dam power plant has a capacity of whatever, and whatever. I don't know. I don't care that much. But anyway, we're going with it's the Grand Coulee Dam. Okay. Now, the largest dam in the world. You want to take a guess at where this is?
Is it Germany?
No, it is not. And I wish it was. It is the Three Gorges Dam in China. So let's go China, being a big dam supporter. Yeah, you know, gotta love that Chinese.
And we like dams, so we like China.
Yeah, we love China. China, #1. Please sponsor us, China.
Yeah.
Country.
If we could get that CCP sponsorship, that would be terrific.
We're trying to get our social credit score up.
Xi Jinping is my favorite person. I love him.
Ho Chi Minh is a real man. He's a real hero.
He really does dictatorship right, you know?
Yeah. Ho Chi Minh, love that man.
All these dictators, they've all been doing it wrong up until Xi.
Yeah.
But he just knows what he's doing.
Yeah, and that's next week's topic.
Really, we just need to be cloning him. We just need to get some good samples of his DNA, and just clone a new one every time the old one dies.
It's actually the topic for next week. Who is the greatest dictator that ever lived? You know, we got like
no contest.
Yeah, like Genghis Khan. Well, it doesn't even have to be dictator. It just says the greatest world leaders there are. You know, we got like Genghis Khan. You know, Pol Pot, Ho Chi Minh,
Mickey
Kim
Mouse,
Jong-un, Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, Joe Biden. You know, all great man murderers of the world.
Sure. These are all equally notable historical figures.
You know, Genghis Khan,
Joe
Biden, Kim Jong-un, you know, all cool dudes who've done a lot for history and time. But I think we should probably wrap it up for the second ever.
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller and Jack Black, two great world leaders. You know,
agreed.
Like, what the heck movie is that? What's the movie where Jack Black like goes into like a miniature world.
Gulligan's Travels? Or,
yeah, it's something like that.
Not Gulligan's Travels.
Gulliver's Travels?
Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's Island. Nope, definitely not. Completely different. Yeah, look it up for me. Editor, put it in.
That's you.
Yeah, it is me. Maybe I'll edit it.
Gulliver's Travels, yes.
Yeah, Gulliver's Travels. Real world leader right there. Well, I guess we should wrap it up here. Thanks for watching the second ever episode of Two Guys, One Toilet podcast. Name patent pending at the moment. And I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Comment.
Yeah, we patent our podcast name. We're that cool.
Yeah, we're getting it copywritten right now. Comment would you rathers. I know no one will comment because nobody makes it this far in the episode. But still, if you get this far in the episode somehow, comment a would you rather, and we'll talk about it in the next episode. And next episode, we probably won't have any. But yeah, like, subscribe, comment, share it to your friends. Let's get past 30 listeners, please. Yeah. Anyway, have a good Labor Day and goodbye.